this is Tridib and you're watching a brand new episode of Learn with Tridib. In this particular episode, I am going to show you a very new tool of video editing with AI. That's the magic that this particular AI tool use. You have already heard about, or you might not heard about this particular software called Runway ML, which is already doing rounds and people are really happy with its effects and the way it now started doing video to video um, animations, video to video productions in Runway ML. But this one is a brand new one, new kid in the block, and it's called Decoherence. Decoherence, as per what I feel, it it actually has the what I could say, the big Runway ML killing possibilities that it has shown in the very new version of it. The reason is that the interface is damn easy to use. Any layman who has a basic knowledge of how to use video editing tool can create it like a cakewalk. At the same time, the people who are actually advanced user will find it uh, amazing, an amazing, intuitive and interesting tool where they can use their visualization power, their creativity, and they can create magic. And I really mean when I tell magic. I've seen Runway ML work. I have seen Decoherence work. To be very honest, somehow I still think that with all the versions of Runway ML and particularly Gen 2 that has come up, I think if Decoherence has this quality at this point of time, I think in the long run, if they really progress in this way, the way they are doing now, they can beat Runway ML in the future. Obviously, Runway ML is not going to sit and down and just take the blow. They will also increase their capabilities within the platform. So there will be a good fight, I guess. There will be a good fight between these two software companies. And I think at the end, we will be the one who will get benefited out of it. So without much ado, let's see what we can do with decoherence. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen and take you to, and here's here's your decoherence project page. So I have already created certain videos, and this is my creations. If you can see, very basic prompt, but what really enticed me and amazed me is that very clear line, sharp 4K sort of videos that you can get. Currently, I am using a free version of decoherence. So obviously it's restricting me to do certain things. Like for example, the size is now restricted to 1:1, but your paid version has all the different aspect ratio you can think of. Okay. And if you see the second one, which I have done, this one also is pretty good. So I think these two are pretty good examples to see. And if you click on this, this is the fantastic example, a tutorial that they have given on YouTube. You can watch the tutorial directly from YouTube, how to create this particular video. So this is what I feel is neat. What we have to do. Let's see. I will take you quickly through this path how to create um, set and then animate it as per our requirement. Okay, so let us click on new project. As I told, at this point of time, I have only 1:1 ratio. Click on that. This is the scene where currently in the free version, you can create 10 seconds of video. And obviously, it is token, you will lose tokens as on when you create the stuffs. So say for example, I create the first set, say for example, highly influenced by Sandy Pasio. Sandy Pasio creates a lot of these spaceships, the space transformers in the harbor. You should see his work in on LinkedIn, and he has a particular style of creating the graphics. I will not do that time. I will just create a basic model, a basic. Say for example, I want to create a say a spaceship harbor in the Milky Way with bots and humans working together. A lot of, a lot many spaceships and huge vehicles are harbored. Great. Currently, I'm not adding anything in the currently I'm not adding anything in the remove scene. Let it be like that. I will just remove this thing to say a 4 second slot. I will add another scene later on. For the time being, I will generate this image and let's see what it generates. Let us see what are the scenes that they have generated. Instead of harbor, I will try to put it a station in the with where robots and humans work together. Many spaceships and huge space vehicles are stationed. Let me try this thing. I take this particular scene, it's quite good. This is that. I add another scene and say I take it to 8 seconds more. And here I describe another thing, close up of robots and humans working together in a space shuttle. Nothing again in the negative prompt. I just click generate images. Let's see what we see over here. Let me take this scene and so this one will be the screen. We'll add another scene inside, add this particular thing, and add another scene, and maybe take it down 12-second slot and add continue from previous scene. Ideally, it will not help me do this thing because it is restricted to 10 seconds. Okay, I will copy this entire thing and paste over here. So I am sorted. I will create a 10-second of this thing, and I can create a scene also where I can put this particular thing, the same description, and seconds, and space shuttle flying across the screen, the outer space. So we are done with this thing. Now let me just check what best effects I can give. This is an amazing thing that they have added. I will choose an effect from here. Say, this is what I got. I have a moderate zoom out of the screen. I will put it sync with audio, but I will add the audio later. We will address this later. So I will take this moderate, will add another effect over here where it can be a zoom in section. I click on this. You can also have as another, can have another zoom in over here, and then over here a pan to the right. So we can have a moderate value. For the audio, I use Envato Marketplace, so I can go over there, and in the Envato, I can just search for um, music background for space and see what type of audio I can have. Say, for example, I go over there. I can select an audio from here and go to space background, take the shot, check. You only want till here. Okay, all set and done. Let us now create generate video. And yes, it tells that my 79 credits will get exhausted. For you guys, I'm just clicking on continue so that you guys can see what marvel this particular software creates. I click on continue, and Decoherence immediately starts with the video. But I have seen that if it fails to do the video in the middle, your credits don't get wasted. Okay, if they can create, only then the credit gets subtracted. See the amazing render that these guys do. Now I will download this video for you guys. And here's the full screen video. So that's all, folks. Hope you have liked this particular video, and you can actually your um, thought process had already started thinking that how this particular software you can use in your projects. I have seen, I am quite satisfied. You know that I'm not always too happy with so many products coming in the same time, and is actually bombarding us every seconds almost. Okay, and every minute there is a new project, there is a new AI based tool that has already come in the market, and we again we are in a challenge whether we will try that thing or we will skip this thing what everybody is doing. So it is always the FOMO, fear of missing out, that always bothers us. And I think there are I always skip some product or the other, because if I see the product's output and I see that it is still not there, I, to be very honest, I follow everybody's suggestions, I follow everybody's output, but it is me who take a decision for my company, for myself, whether I will use a particular tool or not, or I will just wait for the time being till it makes a better version of itself. Okay, but this one, I think it has a fantastic potential. It has a storyboard sort of look where you can actually direct a particular film, where a particular camera is coming, what type of characters you are using, what type of scene you are using, what type of music you are using, whether you can skip a particular layer of the music. You can actually, if you see, you can separate the drums, the instrumentals, uh, the voice and everything. Okay, so you can decide which one you want to keep, you want to remove from that particular audio also. And as you see, I have actually created a scene by scene thing what I want after another. Okay, which I somehow feel is not very intuitive when it comes to Gen 2 of Runway ML. It is still not just there, though it has a much better advantage of starting in the field faster than any other tool. But I think it is a time that Runway ML has to show much more better user experience to the end users. If saying that, Runway ML is definitely a very good tool, and I definitely look forward for Runway ML to go to the next level. Okay, till then, you can try this particular tool, and I think if you find it better, you can thank me later. Till then, goodbye and God bless.